What's good, everybody? Here's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. And black men, I want to just say that again, for many of you guys, I want to tell you that I'm proud of you. Even though I may not know you personally, but I'm proud of you for what you've become. All right, and a lot of times black men don't get that praise. Go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause, brothers. Because I know how hard it is. You know, when you come from a family, possibly, the father's not there, and you don't have a lot of mentorship, and you have to figure things out on your own. It's tough. I remember catching the bus at 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, trying to go to class, working my way up from the junior college system into the university system, spending those long hours in physics tutoring and math tutoring, just trying to pass and get to where I am today. And it took a lot of work, a lot of effort, right? And like myself, this is what you brothers have also done. And, you kind of have to overcome this myth that, that black men are just not educated or not talented, or, you have to fight those stereotypes throughout your corporate career or throughout your personal business career. But you find a way to overcome all of these things, right? And once you have not only becomes one of the best of black men, but you're ranked in the top percentage of men as far as earning, period. I mean, for myself, I'm not trying to brag, but there's like out of every 9 guys I walk past in America, I would out earn them, white, black, or otherwise. All right. And some of you guys say the same, but then to get to the position where if you go back to your community, and when you're dealing with certain situations, and I'm talking about dealing with black women, you find out that overall, you get the least respect out of any man in other groups, okay? This is just on average. And how do we know this? I want to point you to Kevin Samuel's show, okay? Kevin Samuel's show is the epitome of what professional black men a lot of times are looking towards if they're dating and mating in the black community. All right, you're dealing with many times a group of women who feel that they deserve you, but they don't want to put any work in to compete to have you, right? And I believe if you look at Kevin Samuel's show, this is proven every night. Here are a group of women that, in our community that want a lot. They want to have, a guy that makes a lot of money, a nice house, a nice car, to be very good looking and very well dressed. And then he asks, what her height, what her dress size is, and all of that is 5'4", 180. And when you ask why she's 180, well, because I'm big chested. And by the way, I have 3 kids.
Oh my God.
And for a lot of black men in black America, they've kind of figured out that it doesn't matter how good I do in black America. I'm just not going to get the best deal. Now, this is not me personally. I believe that, because my personality and mindset is a little different when it comes to dealing with black people. That doesn't affect me as much personally. But a lot of guys are not like me, right? A lot of brothers are not going to stick around and understand that our people have a problem and understand that our men and women have a problem. A lot of black men are going to go out there and say, you know what? I'm not going to fight for you to respect me. Okay? I'm not going to build myself up for you to believe that you're owed something and that you don't have to compete for a guy like me. I'm going to put my resume out there on whitegirl.com or asiangirl.com. And I'm just saying that, being funny. And I'm going to let the best available candidate compete for me. And then once the best available candidate wins, which is typically not black, and I'm going to do a show on The Bachelor too, then we're going to hear all the excuses and all the hatred and stuff like that. But the reality of it is that when you do have black men who are capable of doing things, and I'm not talking about guys, I'm talking about, guys who are corporate, guys who are business owners, guys like this. The guys who should have a lot of respect from people, right? These are law-abiding citizens. These are black men that are very ambitious. In theory, in any other group, they wouldn't have to deal with some of the things they have to deal with. But they deal with those things in the Black American communities. And see, this is what a lot of women don't want to talk about, because you feel that the guy should accept you as you are.
Oh, hell no.
All right? That's the problem that we're having. You know, if you look at those level up chicks, you hear about them, you know, if you listen to them on the streams or in the chat rooms, many of them are past 35. Some of them have 4 kids. They'll even lie about having those children. And they believe that you're supposed to come in and take care of those children. And they don't have to do anything. Like, there's a lot of women out there that feel that they don't even need to lose weight to get to the guy they want to get with. Imagine that. You don't even need to lose weight. And the reason why they don't want to lose weight, it's not they don't want to lose weight, because they'll lose it for a white guy. They'll lose it for any, but when it comes to you, you're really not worth losing weight for, because you're a black guy, you're a black man. Like, why would I, and I'm talking as if I'm them, why should she lose weight to be with a black man? Like, in other words, I don't care what he's doing in his life. He should be glad to even talk to me, even if I have 3 kids by 3 different guys, and I'm 5'4", 217 pounds or 75 pounds. He should be glad that I'm talking to him, because I'm the one that's the prize.
You stupid.
And see, this delusion of grandeur, this exists in Black America. And when a lot of black men hear this, they don't even say anything. To be honest, most black men don't say anything. Most black men kind of just, mosey on, as Obsidian would say. They kind of just move in silence. They get their Michael B. Jordan on before Lloyd Harvey, and they just go to other places, other situations, and they just deal with non-black women. They don't even mention the black community. They may listen to my show every day and not even comment. But this is what happens. Most brothers that have some kind of talent, they already kind of know what it is. And so why should I stay? And that's one thing that we're going to have to rectify, because if you want any kind of functional black community, and if at any point, even if it's a small percentage of guys, if it's 20% of your best black men and they feel like they can get a better deal somewhere else, that's a problem for Black America. It's a huge problem. No one wants to talk about that, but it's a huge freaking problem. When, you have, some women that don't believe that they need to stay in shape for a guy, or they need to cater for a guy. Now, I'm not saying that this is all sisters, because we know that it's not. We know that there are sisters they're in shape and stuff like that. But more often than not, you hear these things, and you hear the entitlement so real, and then you can see why a lot of black men and black women just don't get along. I mean, it makes perfect sense, because you have a group of people that I feel that want a lot without having a lot to give. And I think that's why Kevin Samuel's show is so hot, because, see, he's proven what we already knew. And those women don't make it better. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment pinned to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.